live on Facebook, live on Instagram. Hi guys, this is Brianna Bernard. I am a personal trainer, nutrition coach, and this is my little boy Ty, and we are here for the Laundry Room Confessions, which has been on hiatus for, it feels like forever. So what we like to do is come hang out with you and fold some laundry in our laundry room and talk about fitness and health and things that matter. So we're going to talk to you today. You can start folding. We're going to talk to you today about New Year's resolutions. Obviously, it was just the first of the year. Tons of people set New Year's resolutions. I personally started my weight loss journey on the beginning of a new year. I think the first training session I went to was like January 9th of 2014. And it's really interesting because for years and years and years, I set goals of losing weight. My New Year's resolution was always to lose weight. And every year I failed. Every single year. And whether it was that I gave up or whether it was that something wasn't sustainable, it didn't matter what it was, or I stopped going to the gym and then I just threw in the towel, or I had a cheat meal and then that turned into a cheat week, into a cheat month. It doesn't matter what happened, but I quit every single one. Until 2014. And the thing that was different about that year, well, there were lots of things that were different, but a couple of the things that were really different was that one, instead of trying to do it by myself, I had accountability. I had a trainer, I had a gym, I had workout buddies that held me accountable to stick to the goals that I set for myself. The other piece that is huge, that is one of the main reasons that things started to work for me in 2014, and the reason I lost weight was because instead of making my goal for the year weight loss, instead of my New Year's resolution being, I'm going to lose weight, my New Year's resolution was to have it be the year of self-care. 2014 was going to be the year of self-care for me, and instead of focusing on weight loss, I focused on taking as great of care of myself as I possibly could. And when I stopped trying to lose weight, I lost 107 pounds. And when I started focusing on the things that I could control, like eating well and taking time for myself to go to the gym and doing all the things that we neglect, I finally reached my goal. And not only did I hit my goal, but it was in a sustainable way that I can maintain. So now, even today, instead of setting New Year's resolutions to lose weight, we make lists in our house. So last year was one of the first years that I made a list like this as opposed to doing New Year's resolutions in particular. And the difference is this list, so last year this is my list. And it's called, Wouldn't It Be So Cool If I Did This in 2020? But so last year I wrote, wouldn't it be cool if I did this in 2019? And I made a list, and I'm a freak, so it's all beautifully typed and special fonts and my logo and the date. And I made a list of 30 things. I crushed 19 out of the 30 things on my list. Never would I even have come close to that in the past when it comes to New Year's resolutions. I completely threw in the towel, gave up, quit on every single one of my New Year's resolutions in the past. But this list, wouldn't it be so cool if I did this year? It's not, you have to do this. It's not forced. It's, wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't it be so freaking cool if I did this? And my business coach, James Patrick, gave me this idea and said, Brianna, I want you to think big. If your dreams, if some of the things on this list don't scare you to death, you didn't go big enough. Make some of these things completely ridiculous. Make them so challenging that there's no way you could ever possibly get it done or make it happen. Those are the kind of things that need to be on your list. And then you can also have silly things on your list. So like some things on my list were not super hard. Some of them were very challenging. So one of the things on my list was appear on the cover of a fitness magazine. So that wasn't easy. I managed to do it. Oh, blow power, don't die. So I did it, but that wasn't an easy one. Another one that was on my list is like, wouldn't it be cool? What was an easy one? Wouldn't it be cool if I read a book every week? For me, that was really not a big deal because I listen to Audible in my car. So it's easy for me to throw a book on and listen to a book every week. No big deal. So this year, we got new lists. I haven't typed mine yet. It's in very scribbly notebook paper at the moment. But Ty made a list too. So we wanted to share our wouldn't it be so cool if we did this in 2020 lists with you. So Ty, why don't you first tell me something that's on your list? What did you write at the top?
Wouldn't it be so cool if I did this in 2020?
Okay. Now, what was one of the things that's on your list?
Walked 7,052 steps.
So one of Ty's goals, he got a Garmin watch for Christmas. And it calculates all of his steps. And so one of his goals was, wouldn't it be so cool if you walked how many?
7,052 steps, and they got more this year.
I know, and he already beat it, you guys. He already killed it. So we're going to have to up the number.
Got 7,947.
We got to up the ante.
Yeah.
So what's your new goal?
I don't know.
10,000? I believe in you. Go big. Go big or go home. 10,000. That's your new number. What else you got? What else you got? What else? What are you gonna crush in 2020?
7,300 jumping jacks.
Oh yeah.
A day.
He's gonna do 20 jumping jacks every single day. Is what his goal is for this year. So how many total? 7,300. Okay. Amazing. So those are two of Ty's goals. What else you got? Tell us one more. Oh, the last one is really good.
Got 100% on my spelling tests.
So Ty is doing awesome on his spelling test this year, and I told him, wouldn't it be cool if you got 100% the whole year? And there's there's always 6 bonus questions.
Yeah, and I usually get them right. I've only got them wrong like 3 times or 2.
Yeah, maybe like 2 words.
3 or 2 times.
Yeah. Only a couple times. Otherwise, you've always gotten 100% so far this year. And the year's about halfway there. So, there you go. The school year, I mean. So, and then a couple of other ones on Ty's list. Tell us your 2 more. You got it. These are good. You got to share.
Met Michael Jordan.
Wouldn't it be so cool if I met Michael Jordan? That would be super cool. I hope that one happens. Okay, what's number 2?
Went to Legoland Hotel.
Went to Legoland. We love Legos, and Ty wants to go to Legoland. So, Mommy's got to work hard to go to Legoland this year. Ty's got to get a job, something.
Yeah. Lego job on websites.
Woo! They're opening one in New York. When is that happening? July? No.
Yeah, July 4th.
July, yes. See? It's meant to be. I want to go back to New York.
4th of July.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Ah!
Okay, so now I made a list as well for wouldn't it be so cool if I did this in 2020. So for those of you just joining now, we're throwing out New Year's resolutions. Instead, we're making awesome lists. Wouldn't it be so cool if we did this in 2020? So, you got to make a list of cool things. One of my things is, wouldn't it be so cool if I finished my book? I started writing a book and about my weight loss journey, about my story, and I want to finish it this year. Wouldn't it be so cool if I finished my book? It would be amazing. Wouldn't it be so cool? Oh man, what else we got? Wouldn't it be so cool if I was featured in Strong Magazine this year? That's right. Haven't been in that one yet. Wouldn't it be so cool? Would it be so cool if I had 2 photo shoots this year? Heck yeah. It doesn't matter what it is, you guys. But you gotta make a list. And have it be little things, have it be big things. And hold yourself accountable to them and see how, at the end of the year, how many of those things come to fruition. Like I said, I wasn't perfect last year. But out of all of mine, out of my list of 30 things last year, I got 19 of them. Which never, how many of you can say that you crushed 19 out of the 30 goals or New Year's resolutions that you've set for yourself in the past? Crickets, right? Like, who does that? I failed all of them, like, week 2. I just heard a stat the other day that, like, before the end of January, most people have quit their New Year's resolutions already. So this year, instead of making resolutions, make a list. Wouldn't it be awesome if I did this? And be excited to conquer those things and see at the end of the year what you've held on to. And it doesn't have to be perfect to be great, you guys. Maybe one of your goals is, wouldn't it be cool if I meal prepped every week for the year? Just because you skip a week doesn't mean you give up and throw in the towel and maybe 2021. Like, that's ridiculous. If Ty skips his jumping jacks one day, are you going to quit?
No, I did it for 3 days, I think, accidentally.
You only did 3? Yahoo! Whatever, doesn't matter. You just do as much as you can. But we're so guilty of that all or nothing mindset, and we're so guilty of that filtering out the positive. So maybe you did 4 of the things you wanted to do today on your list, but you didn't do the other 2. So now it's a wash. The whole day sucked. And we have to get over that mentality. If you are living for perfection, you are going to fail every single time. It's not about being perfect. It's just about making progress and moving forward and being as consistent as possible. Whenever Ty goes to do something, whether it's play a basketball game or go to swimming lessons, I always tell him, Ty, have fun and do your best. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. You don't have to win. You don't have to be the best as long as you try your best. And maybe that's the best you can do some days. You have to have some grace with yourself because life happens. And as long as you get back on track, there's no way that you can fail at this. So I want you all to make your list of wouldn't it be so cool if I did this in 2020, and share with me in the comments below what you're going to do this year. And let me know how I can support you. Have an awesome, awesome week, you guys.
I have one more.
You do?
To fold.
Fold clothes? Woo! You're killing it.
Back right now.